Sabrina, the courage of a 15-year-old girl who was kidnapped and raped by several individuals Saturday night helped police put 2 adult men and a 15-year-old male minor believed to be responsible for the heinous crimes behind bars.
Initially, the victim, of course, was traumatized from the incident, so with the assistance of our advocates from our Victims Advocate Unit, we were able to sit down, and after an extensive interview with her, she was able to recollect the incident that occurred.
It was during that interview that a 15-year-old girl who was kidnapped and raped Saturday night that police were able to get a solid lead to track down her perpetrators.
During the interview, she was able to identify one of the suspects who she had prior knowledge of.
According to court documents, the teen was walking alone toward her home after attending a party with her mother and uncle. She was approached by a vehicle with distinctive markings. A man whose face was covered by a bandana jumped out from the car, shoved her into the vehicle, and covered her head with a black bag. GPD's Criminal Investigation Division Police Officer 3, Eugene Charfers.
From that point, detectives from the Criminal Investigation Section, along with our Juvenile Investigation Section, and special agents from the U.S. Marshals conducted a follow-up whereby suspect checks, scene checks, and neighborhood checks were conducted. And through the course of the investigation, suspects were later located and apprehended.
Police arrested 21-year-old Petrus Martin Jr. of Manilao on 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct and felonious restraint, as well as 25-year-old Alaf Munich of Manilao for first- and second-degree criminal sexual conduct, kidnapping, felonious restraint, assault, jurisdiction over an adult, and child abuse. A 15-year-old male minor from Harmon was also taken into custody for first-degree criminal sexual conduct and consumption of alcohol.
During the course of the investigation, all suspects admitted to sexually assaulting the female minor and were arrested for various charges.
Court documents state that the victim told police that prior to the man putting the bag over her head, she saw 4 male individuals in the car all wearing bandanas over their faces, and one of them told her, "You're going to drink and have fun with us," while another told her she'd better do what they want or they would kill her and her family. They drove her to a nearby jungle area off Ministry Road and held her down as they took turns sexually assaulting her. Court documents indicate she fought back and bit the penis of one of the men who struck her in the face, while another stuffed a shirt in her mouth to keep her from speaking. When they were done, they dressed her again and put the bag back on her head and dropped her off at a store in Manilao, where she ran home to tell her father what happened. Authorities were able to confiscate some of the victim's undergarments, but they were unable to recover the vehicle the men were driving. Martin and Munich appeared in the Superior Court today after admitting to police that they had forcibly raped the minor. Assistant Attorney General James Collins.
We're asking for a $250,000 cash bond for both of these defendants.
Collins says more serious charges may be filed when the case is presented to the grand jury. But Magistrate Judge Alberto Tolentino reminded the men that they face serious jail time if convicted.
Gentlemen, you are charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct. You face a potential 15 years to life, all right, without the possibility of being able to go out for work release or probation.
While court documents indicate the girl said she saw 4 male individuals in the car at the time of the alleged abduction, GPD believes the case is closed. Both Martin and Munich are being held on $250,000 cash bail. The 15-year-old minor appeared before the courts and continues to be detained in the custody of the Department of Youth Affairs. AG's office spokesperson Carlina Charfers says the minor will not be charged and is an adult.